Welcome back, everybody, and happy holidays. This is Trip's Tier 3 review of Luna Snow. So these are my stats for Luna. They were a pretty significant boost, and I am rocking a CTP of energy on her just because I use her for Alliance Battle, and I did before I even had her Tier 3, so I don't want to hear nobody judging me. She had two, or more than two changes, but two major changes. As you can see, this is her Tier 3 ultimate skill. It's got the Pierce as usual, the 7% recovery of her HP per second, which is a lot. Now, the weird thing is her Tier 3 also works as like a CTP of Authority, which I found to be very strange because I never found myself to be getting hit when I used it. I don't know if it qualifies as an iframe, not 100% sure. But her 4th skill, she gets that cold damage. Instead of 35%, it is now 70%. So her uniform got buffed and so did her skills. So I think they did that to make her more Alliance battle meta. I took her in a co-op first. I wasn't impressed, but it was situational. The two people I was up against were weak, and it was versus a combat type. So then I decided, who needs their ass whooped? Odin. So I did notice a few things that when I was playing with her is she fits the speed criteria very well now, because speed back in the day used to be, okay, they don't hit that hard, but they have high survivability because the dodge and all that. But her Tier 3 skill is pretty fucking amazing. It made really quick work of Odin. I know it's sped up footage, but I didn't even finish the animation. So then I went and I took her in a giant raid boss, and I'm going to let you guys know right off the bat, spoiler alert, these two guys ain't worth a dime bag of Reggie. They ain't worth shit. They're going to die. And they're going to die pretty early on. I accidentally killed one of them, but he already had two people dead anyway, and it was still early. But anyway, as I was saying, back to that whole speed type being about survival, I feel like she fits into that very well and kind of reminds me back when the game was earlier. She's got a lot of AoE. You'll have to be careful with that if you're actually playing with people you give two fucks about, because you can accidentally kill them. And I know you can't really predict who he's going to put his little mind control or whatever on, but it's best not to stand close to each other anyway. If you're not standing close to them, even though you have a wide, area of your damage that you do with these skills, you're not going to kill your friends or whatever unless they're standing right up under your asshole like this Sharon is. So her survivability, it's really great. She's got her iframes. I'm pretty sure they were there before, but now it indicates when you have them. She gets her shield off of that 5th skill, as well as HP recovery. And then when you use her Tier 3 skill, as long as that snow is falling, you're going to recover 7% of your HP per second, which is really, really great. Now, in terms of rotation with her, I haven't quite figured out one that works for me, so I button mash and work around my my CTP proc. If it's not up, then my priority is gonna obviously be my Tier 3 skill, followed by my 5th, and so on and so forth. So I just kind of work around it, and since my cooldown is maxed, I typically get my proc off on either my 5th, 6th, or 4th skill. Overall, I'd say her damage is pretty close to Deadpool's, maybe better depending on, how your Deadpool is built, which actually says something. Deadpool, he's not super over the top strong. It's just he's got the versatility to do PvP and PvE very well. I can't say the same for Luna, but her power spike that she's had with her Tier 3 and this uniform changes actually makes her a very great character, even though she is paywall, and I'm pretty sure everybody at some point got, the bios to get her for free when she first came out. So I don't want to hear anybody saying, oh no, not another paywall character. That's besides the point. So, taking her into this giant raid boss, it didn't take as long as it normally would. It's very, very easy to solo. You have a lot of recovery. You're already dodging a lot. Very high survivability, which makes her a very, very valuable character for not only this game mode, but also world bosses that are energy susceptible, like, the hell's his name? Black Dwarf, or, God, Penis Head, what's his name? Ebony Maw, there we go. Especially since she has all that element damage, so she's very, very valuable. So, like I was saying, these guys ain't worth dick, and I'm going to kill this one right here sometime soon. Oh no, he's already dead. Huh. When the hell did that happen? Anyway, that must have happened when I was ranting or some shit. So, overall, I say in this game mode, she does extremely well. Don't expect her to push out damage like Sharon, but she still got the damage. It's there. Her tier 3, it was a good addition. It turned out better than Magneto's, better than Iron Man's. I'd say she's up there in the tier 3 factor. So overall, I'm going to give her at least a B+. And that's only because when I did test her in PvP, I wasn't particularly impressed, even though I didn't expect her to be. But anyway, this has been Trippy Cakes. Please do like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys think. Y'all have a good one.